As we told you a short while ago, two former Nigerian heads of state, Muhammadu Buhari and Goodluck Jonathan, and the entire body of the nation's Council of State on Tuesday gave their vote of confidence to President Bola Tinubu over what they call his achievements in the last year since he assumed office. Generals Yakubu Gowon and Abdul Salam Abubakar, who also presided over the country's affairs, joined the meeting virtually. But a notable absentee was former President Olusegun Obasanjo. The vote of confidence reposed in Tinubu by his predecessors in office has been provoking reactions. Arise News analyst Dayo Sobowale joins us now to look at whether this confidence vote is deserving of the president, or was it just a case of the political class protecting one of its own? Good afternoon, Mr. Sobowale. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure being here, Suja.
So, what do you make of this case of vote of confidence?
First of all, answer the question whether it is a case of political class defending or was the other one.
Or whether they're just protecting their own, or whether this is he actually deserves this vote of confidence.
I would say it's a case of both.
Okay.
Right? So let me be clear about that. They are protecting their own, you get me now, and to some extent, I think it deserves it.
Okay.
So let me be clear about that. Now, let me go ahead and illustrate what I just said. You see the former heads of state there. If you look at their antecedent, you get an idea of what I'm saying. Buhari was APC, and he was succeeded by APC. Buhari succeeded Jonathan, and when he lost to Jonathan, at one time, he threatened serious violence against the electoral process and against the country. So, with that in the background, and then you see Abdul Salam has had to mediate in threatening moves against election results on one or two occasions. So that's their locus. I will not talk about those who are not there. That's their locus. But then, look at it. It's a case of maintaining stability at all costs. Because we all know that things are not as good as they have portrayed it. But they are congratulating themselves on stability and continuity in that the president or the presidency or government was able to survive the last protest, even though everybody agreed that still there was a cause for the protest. Get me? But you see, given what was going on in other parts of the world, the violence and all that, I think somehow Nigeria was able to show that it is not succumbing to the global instinct now that protests and overthrow of governments are fashionable. Like it happened in Bangladesh. Get me? Like it happened, was it Bangladesh?
Yes, in Bangladesh and Kenya also. Yes, yeah.
No, that's not happening in Kenya.
What's happening in Kenya? Bangladesh, their prime minister actually left the country. Yes.
And like, since you mentioned Kenya, and I think the president there is quite weak. He's succumbing too easily. And you see, protests may turn to blackmail. And once you give in on one front, that's the end of it. If you look at Bangladesh, Bangladesh has a political culture of coups and protests. They have had it about almost 10 times in their history. But now students are in charge. We are not like that. But you see, we practice presidential system of government. But you are brought up with parliamentary democracy. You get me now until the soldiers came in and shot the prime minister there. And then we had military and civilian. So that is our culture. And now, you see, part of our culture too, our military have not let go of power. They have changed their uniform and braided hat or Agbada. That's why one former head of state who was both military and civilian is not there. But Buhari is well represented there. And Abdul Salami too.
Mr. Sobowale, we only have 2 minutes left, so I want us to touch on this absence of key figures, because the question here is how deserving is Tinubu's vote of confidence? Notably, former President Olusegun Obasanjo and ex-military President Ibrahim Babangida, like you said, were absent from the Council of State meeting. Do you think that their absence reflects? Do you think their absence reflects a lack of confidence in the current administration, or are there other factors at play?
That is their business, and they are entitled to it. You get me? I'm commenting on those who are present. Let them make public their reasons. That's none of my business.
Okay.
What else?
Okay, what else? Another thing I would like to ask you is the coordinating minister of the economy, Wale Edun, presented an optimistic outlook on the economy. He cited growth and stabilizing exchange rates. Do you believe that this economic optimism aligns with the realities on ground, especially considering the ongoing challenges that Nigerians are currently facing? Still talking about this vote of confidence.
I share your doubt about what he said. I don't believe what he said.
Okay.
Because what is on the ground, even the way he said it, he didn't sound confident saying it. You go and look at it again. So that's statistics. It's not statistics that will bring food to the table. Everybody knows, even the president knows, even these people passing confidence know that there's hunger in the land. But we must not destabilize our political system or create anarchy because we want to protest. That's it. And the end product is that in a democracy, those who win will have their way. But those who lose have right of dissent. They are say, but they cannot turn say into power. It's not done that way.
Definitely.
Okay. So now I'd like to thank you for your insight. As always, Rising Analyst Mr. Dayo Sobowale, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for being here.
You.